Hello, my name is Philip Paul, and I'd like to give you some operating tips on the trencher fang. No matter how long you've been grading and how long you've been working on excavators, this bucket works like a dozer, not a track loader. The difference is that when you use this bucket, you're not carrying dirt in the bucket. You're not relieving the ditch into the bucket and loading it out. You're actually dragging the dirt out each time. So what happens is when you're dragging the dirt out each time, you can only go so deep each time, just like a bulldozer. You only cut a few inches at a time with a bulldozer, maybe 4, maybe 8, at the max, big machine. So it's the same with the trencher fang bucket. You've got so much power and so much control. You've got to take long, smooth 4 to 8 inch steps, average about 6 inches. And you end up with this result because you won't blow the banks out. You'll clean the dirt and go. The top of the trench, always you lose the banks a little bit because the topsoil, it's a real loose dirt. Well, you can use the trencher fang in all kinds of conditions. And let me show you here, this is the worst condition you can get to. This job site's got no room on it. We're backed up against a building behind us. We've got pipe laying all over the place. We're trying to get through with the rock. And I can take and get a full big bucket load and just scoop it up and lay it out of the way. Don't really have any place to put it with the track loader running by, but just wanted to show you that. I could even load it on a truck. But remember, it's like a dozer. You've got to take your approximately 6 inch strokes like you see me doing, or you'll blow the banks. The top of all the banks always blow, just because they're loose and so full of water. But as we go down here, you can see the bottom, how clean and perfect it does end up working. And the banks are standing in the mud and they are smooth. The first top foot isn't, but the rest of the 4 feet is. It's all about the technique. The great thing is once you accomplish the ability to use the trencher fang correctly, it'll work in any conditions. This is an example with frost and mud and probably 1.5 feet of frost on this one, so we're pulling the chunks out. But I'm going to take you down the ditch again and let you see, no matter what, as you use the correct technique of not pulling too much dirt and not blowing the sides up, you'll get a great ditch. You get just a wonderful ditch every time. Here's some of my favorite trencher fangs on the minis. The minis are great to use trencher fangs with because the fang is so small, it multiplies your power by just huge amounts. The trencher fang, you dig exactly the same way. You dig in your layers and stroke down each one, 3-4 inches at a time, 5 inches at a time. You see it roll right out of the bucket. Gives you great banks on your ditch, cuts really easy, and no crumbs in the bottom, which you can't see in this ditch because of shade, but it looks the same. Got some really happy customers, let me tell you. And now you got the other end of the spectrum, an 8 foot tall, 12 inch trencher fang, offset to the cab. See how we offset it so you can see down in the hole. This thing is a great machine. It digs and everything, all the same, just got to use the same technique, 4 to 8 inches at a time. That's a superpower right there. And as always, another great product designed and built by Excavating Solutions. Thanks for watching our video, and please enjoy your products.